Hello, everyone. Let me turn off this fan I just realized was going, so the sound is a lot better here. Thank you for joining me wherever you're watching, from Facebook or YouTube. This is the second live streamed shamanic meditation. All that I ask for today is that you give your energy and attention, and that wherever you're from, you open yourself to the experience. However, if you do feel called to make a contribution, I post links in the descriptions of the YouTube videos and on Facebook to PayPal if you would like to make a contribution for today's session. Otherwise, please just join us here and follow along with this meditation. Everyone can benefit. With shamanic meditations that I offer, I encourage people not to get too caught up in any one of their senses. We are a very visual culture, and so we sometimes tend to want to see everything very vividly. But don't get too caught up if your sight isn't the clearest sense that you're experiencing during this meditation. That's okay. If you feel things more, then go along with that and feel your way through. Maybe even you might hear things. That might be the strongest sense. You really get a clear hearing or tones that come through, and that's how you navigate. But also, don't cut yourself off to any of the senses as you go throughout the experience. If you're only seeing and feeling, but then you realize there's a tree and you see the wind rustling through it, open yourself up to the sound and the smell. Engage all of the senses, but again, don't get too caught up or hung up on having to experience one particular sense. Use all of them. So having said that, I think I'm just going to jump right into it. So let me put up a nice little banner here. Shamanic meditation in progress. Okay. So for all those following along live, and for those who are watching the replay, take a minute to find yourself in a comfortable place and position, preferably somewhere where you are as free from distractions as time and space will allow. Find a place where you're comfortable to sit or lie down. If you have headphones, I highly recommend putting headphones in. If not, just listen whatever way you can. Sit or lie down now. Find yourself in a position where you'll be comfortable without moving for an hour, approximately. It might be less than that. It might be a little more. I kind of just flow with it. So find yourself in that comfortable position. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath now. Breathing in, relaxing, and take a moment to just de-stress and realize that right now is the time that we've set aside to relax and have a peaceful spiritual experience. And if nothing else, you'll come away feeling very, very deeply relaxed after today's experience. Take another deep breath in, exhaling and relaxing even further as you now close your eyes. Close your eyes and take another deep breath with the eyes still closed. And make a conscious effort to relax your body even further. And now bring your awareness and your attention down, away from the physical body. Away from the mind and into the physical body. We often spend too much time up in our heads thinking, worrying about what happened in the past or about what's going to happen in the future. For now, bring your attention into the body and begin to scan your body for any areas where you might feel distress, any areas that might feel heavy or tense. And when you find these areas in your body that feel heavy or tense, just take a moment to consciously relax those areas of tension or heaviness. In the same way, we have a tight clenched fist, and we have the choice to open that fist and relax it. With that same choice, use a breath to bring your intention and attention into wherever area you're feeling that tension or heaviness. And on the exhale, relax. Let go to the best of your ability any of that heaviness and tension. Breathe this way for a while, paying attention, bringing your attention into these areas of heaviness. Exhaling, breathing out, relaxing the tension and the heaviness. Breathe this way, enjoying the process, realizing that there's no destination that we're trying to get to during this whole process. It's a journey, and every moment that we're experiencing is the destination itself. The experience is the destination. So enjoy this process of breathing and relaxing that tension in the body. Allow your awareness now to sink down into your feet. Bring all of your attention into the feet. Become intimately and curiously aware of all of the sensations in your feet. Do your feet feel heavy or light? Are they warm or cool? Do they feel comfortable and relaxed? Or are there tense areas on your feet? Are there any sensations in your feet that, as you place more awareness on them, they come into your awareness? Sensations that you may previously not have known existed, whatever that might mean or be. Simply bring your attention there. And become aware of the energy of the earth below you, whether it's directly underneath your feet or whether there are multiple floors in a building below. Become aware of the vast, powerful energy of Mother Earth. If you've no experience with working with energy, then simply imagine, what would it be like if I could feel the energy of the earth? And just imagine what that would feel like. And imagine that at the center of the earth's large, vast, and powerful energy, there is an even more powerful core of energy. And you can imagine this as being like a milky light. Bring your attention into this milky light and invite it with your attention and your awareness to come up from the core of the earth, through the ground, through the floor, wherever you are, and into your feet. Imagine that this milky energy from the core of the earth is entering into your feet. And now feel as that energy begins to travel up the back of your body, behind the calves, filling the back of your calves with this relaxed, milky, grounding energy from the earth. Feel it continue up the back of your legs, the back of your thighs, around the glutes and into the back of the hips, into your lower back. Really just imagining, feeling the energy of the earth, that milky light, continuing up into the mid back, the upper back, across the shoulder blades, and down the back of the arms. Just guiding it with your attention, knowing that energy flows wherever your attention goes. Continuing to move that milky energy from the earth up around the back of your neck, around the back of your head and your scalp, down through the forehead, into the face and jaw, continuing down as it moves into your neck, across the shoulders and down the front of the arms, all the way to the fingertips. Bringing the attention and the energy back up into the chest, down across through the solar plexus, into the stomach, the abdomen, through the front of the hips, extending into the thighs, through the knees, down the front of the legs, through the ankles, and into your feet, forming a complete circuit. We'll go through this exact same process, except we're going to speed it up. And this time in a fluid motion, I'll guide you through this in just a moment. But on the inhale, in one breath, as you inhale, guide that energy, that milky white energy from the earth, up the back of your body as we just did, all the way to the top of the head. And on the exhale, feel it flow down the front of your body and back into the earth, forming a complete circuit in one breath. We're going to do this 3 times. We'll take 3 breaths this way. So to reiterate, breathe in up the back of the body to the top of the head and out down the front of the body and back into the earth, starting on your next breath. Breathe in, pull that energy up the back of your body all the way to the top of the head. Breathe out, feel it flow down the front and back into the earth. In and up the back of the body to the top of the head, out, down the front of the body and back into the earth. Last breath, really bring that energy in as you pull it and it flows up the back of the body to the top of the head, out, and feel it flow down the front back into the earth. Breathe naturally now, continuing to feel your connection with the earth. We're going to take 3 more breaths. And on this next set of 3 breaths, just like we did with the first one, we'll breathe energy in that circular pattern. But instead of up the back of the body and down the front, this time we'll breathe energy up the right side of our body, starting in through the foot, up the right foot, all the way through the right half of the body to the top of the head. On the exhale, breathe the energy down the left half of the body and back into the earth, forming a complete circuit, all in one breath. And again, in and up the right half, breathe out and down the left, back into the earth, starting on your next breath. Breathe in and pull that energy up the right half of the body, all the way to the top of the head. Exhale, feel it flow down the left and back into the earth. Breathing in, feeling it flow up the right side of the body to the top of the head. Breathe out, feel it flow down the left and back into the earth. Really bring it in on the last breath. Feel it flow up the right side of the body to the top of the head. Breathe out and feeling it flow down the left, back into the earth. Breathe naturally again, continuing to feel that deep connection with Mother Earth. Bring your attention to your breath now. Feel the rising and falling of your stomach and of your chest as vital, life-giving air flows in and out of your lungs. Pay attention to all of the sensations from the tip of the nose as the air enters, passes through the nasal passages, down the throat, into the lungs, back out the nose. Be mindful and curiously aware of all of these sensations. Just breathe and enjoy the beauty of breath, the simple beauty of breathing. Take a few mindful breaths this way. And as I go throughout this next part of the meditation, do not focus too much on the individual words that I'm saying. Let them fall into your awareness and out of your awareness, guiding you, but don't get too caught up on the words trying to figure them out or focus on them. And if at any point during this experience you find it difficult to follow along with anything that I'm saying, simply go along with the energy of the experience in the best way you're able to, and just enjoy the process of relaxing and going along with the journey. So, bring your attention to the breath again, but this time, focus on the space in between the breaths. Focus on the space in between the breaths as you breathe in and out, and then there is a pause. Go into that space. Experience the space of that breath fully with your awareness and your attention. Continue to breathe, sinking deeper and deeper into the space in between breaths each time. Feeling as though the space in between the breaths grows wider and wider with every breath that you take, as you sink and fall deeper and deeper into that space between breaths. And now imagine that you are standing in the middle of a large field. Imagine that you're standing in the middle of a large field. And first take a moment in your imagined body to just look down at your hands. Take note of what your imagined or spiritual hands look like. Open and close your hands, make a fist and relax them. Maybe rub your fingers together. Get a tactile sense for your spiritual hands. Rub the hands together. And then roll the wrists around, becoming aware of the wrists and the forearm attached to these spiritual hands that we're going to use. We're now doing our spiritual calisthenics, warming up our spiritual body for this journey. Extend your elbows, becoming aware of the upper arms and shoulders attached to these forearms and hands. Raise the hands above you, looking up toward the sky. Look at your hands and the sky above in this imagined spiritual space. Bring your hands down to rest at your sides, touching your thighs, and become aware of the thighs, the legs, the feet. Bending at the knees, squat down and stand up. Do this a couple times. Also bringing your attention to the torso. Stand up and reach out and stretch back, stretching the muscles in your spiritual back. And then roll your neck from side to side, becoming aware of the neck and head. And then bring your attention back to this field. Bring your attention back to the field. Is it a grassy field? Is it a field with a lot of dirt? How large is it? What surrounds the field? Are there trees, or does it go on in a vast expanse for miles, or something else? What is directly under your feet? Are you wearing shoes, or are you barefoot, and can you feel the earth below? Begin to walk around in this field a bit, taking note of all of the sights, the sounds, the smells, the sensations. Can you feel the wind against your skin? Is it warm? Can you feel the rays of the sun? Or is it cloudy and cool? Take note of all the sensations. Drink it in. And somewhere in this field that somehow you weren't previously aware of, there is a hot air balloon. Turn around, look around, and find that hot air balloon in this large field that you're standing in. Begin to make your way over to the hot air balloon. Whether you're there now or it's taking a moment to walk over to it, just become curiously aware of this hot air balloon. How large is it? How big is the basket? What color is the balloon itself? And when you feel ready, go ahead and climb into the basket of this hot air balloon. Climb into the basket and take note of whatever it is that you will need to do in a moment in order to take off. Whether that's pump more hot air somehow into the balloon, or whether you need to cut a rope attached to sandbags, or whatever it is. And then get ready to do so. Cutting that rope, increasing the amount of hot air, whatever it is you need to do. Begin to float up and away, feeling yourself drift gently and gradually off the earth, floating higher and higher into the sky. Feel yourself floating through the air, through the sky. And ask now, in whatever way feels natural to you, that Spirit guide the winds in this space, to guide your hot air balloon to your place of abundance. You may not know what that means yet, and that's okay. But ask now that the winds begin to guide you to your place of abundance. And feel as the winds begin to shift and carry you a little more quickly toward your destination. You may or may not notice that the surroundings around you begin to shift and change. Whatever arises is correct. Continue to go along with whatever comes up. Take some time and allow the winds to carry you to your place of abundance. And when you feel you've gotten there, begin to feel that the source of the heat filling the hot air balloon begins to die down as you gently and easily float back down toward the earth, landing in your place of abundance, wherever that is, whatever that looks like. Land there now, if you haven't done so already. And then get out of this hot air balloon, thanking the hot air balloon, this beautiful vessel, for guiding you to this incredible place of abundance. And then take a look around. Drink in the scenery of wherever you are. And take a few minutes to just explore and experience the space. Enjoy it. Take a few minutes to do whatever your heart calls you to do. And now ask into this space that a helping spirit, and do not expect this spirit to be anyone or anything, but be open to whatever or whoever decides to come through. Ask that a helping spirit join you now for the purpose of expanding upon your sense of abundance. Ask that they come to you and take a minute to feel the response. If they show up right away, that's wonderful. Be with them, experience their energy. If not, sit and feel. Experience the space, the energy of this space. Take note of any subtle shift in the feeling of the energy, in the sights and the sounds and the smells and the sensations. And if you're already with your helping spirit, then ask that they join you on a walk just to enjoy this space. If you're not already with your helping spirit, take note of some place within this place of abundance, something, some spot that you can walk to where your helping spirit will meet you. And know that when you make your way over to this space, your helping spirit will meet you there. Whether it's behind a tree or wherever you are, if there's something that they're hiding behind, you might be able to meet them there, or a door you can open that they're waiting on the other side of. Whatever feels natural, go over to that and meet your helping spirit now. Again, if you're already with your helping spirit, just enjoy their energy, walk, and experience the space of abundance. If you're with your helping spirit, begin to exchange beautiful greetings. Thank them for being present. Give them your deepest gratitude. If you're having trouble meeting your helping spirit, know that they're already with you and just experience their energy. Let them guide you through the scenery, through the energy, through the sights, the sensations, the sounds of wherever you are. I know they're already communicating with you. And just continue to follow along with the experience to the best of your ability. For those of us who are with our helping spirit, ask them now to guide you to the place in this space of abundance where there is the sensation or the experience of a lack of abundance. Ask them to guide you there now. It may be that you're in a beautiful, bountiful forest and they guide you to a desert. Or it may be that you're in the ocean surrounded by vast beauty and they guide you to a space where there is nothing but darkness. Wherever you are, in whatever way they decide to show you, ask them to bring you into the place in your space of abundance where there is a lack of abundance, and recognize that this represents the subconscious or conscious issues that you have with manifesting and actualizing abundance in your life. No matter how much abundance we have, we can always have more. So we're going now, with the help of your helping spirit, to the space where there is a sense of lack of abundance that's holding us back from experiencing the full, immense bounty of the universe. Go to that space of lack now. Experience it. Feel it. If you can address an energy in this space that is the cause for creating the space of lack of abundance, for the sensations of lack of abundance, and the lack of abundance in your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical life, place all of your awareness and your attention on that energy. If you're not aware of it, ask your helping spirit to guide you to the energy that is holding you back, that is creating the sensations of lack in this space. Ask them to bring your attention as specifically as possible onto these energies of lack. The helping spirit that you're with, whether they're in front of you as clear as day, or whether you can only feel them and are aware of them only in the background. Either way, they have vast power to make all of the change that you need to experience right now. Or rather, to put it more accurately, they have the power to show you that you are infinitely powerful and can transmute any energy, no matter how heavy. So ask this helping spirit, in whatever way that they decide is best for you, ask them to help you to transmute this energy that is causing the sensation of lack. They can create a ritual around this, or show you, or have you feel some deep experience. But ask them to transmute, to change, to transform the energy of lack into the energy of abundance through the power of gratitude. Ask them to guide you on this experience now, in whatever way they have to show you. And know that through the energy of gratitude, or whatever energy they decide is right for you in this moment, this heaviness, the sense of lack, can be transformed, transmuted into beautiful, abundant energy. Take time now to be with them as they guide you through this process. And feel now as the space that was once representation of lack has been transformed into a space of abundance. Feel, see, experience that which may have been something like a desert has now grown into a bountiful forest. Or whatever the experience was, wherever you were in that space of lack, however it came to be, see it, feel it, now transformed into a space of vast abundance. Whatever way that happened. Give thanks. True thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit, for creating this abundance out of the space where there was none just a few minutes ago. And now ask your helping spirit to guide you into the center of your space of abundance, wherever you were, wherever you are. Ask them to guide you to the center of this space where there is the most abundance, the most bounty from Spirit. Whether you're in a forest, it could be a place where there's the most life and the most fruit. And ask that helping Spirit to guide you to the thing that represents the most powerful abundance within this space. If you're in a forest, it can be the largest, most delicious looking fruit. Or if you're somewhere else, it could be the most incredible piece of treasure, a crown, or something entirely different. Wherever you are, whatever it is that represents the most vast and powerful abundance, ask your helping spirit to guide you to that thing now. Find it and give thanks for it. And ask that your helping spirit assist you in grabbing this most bountiful and abundant item, whether it's a fruit or a piece of treasure, or whatever else it might be. Ask that they obtain it for you and gift it to you. And when they do, take it in your hands. And if it was not something that would fit into your hands, if it was something much larger, then ask your helping spirit to guide you to find something within that large thing that you can hold in your hands, or ask them to give you something that represents a piece of this large thing. But if it's already the size you can fit in your hands, that's perfect. And just continue to experience that. Now taking whatever it is, wherever it came from, in the most bountiful, abundant place within your space of abundance, hold it in your hands, becoming really present with it. Feel its energy, see it, experience it fully. And now, take that thing that represents the most powerful abundance in this space and bring it into yourself. If it's a fruit or something you can eat, begin to consume it and eat it now, assimilating its energy into your body. If it's a piece of treasure, wear it somehow. Put it on your head, around your neck, into a pocket, or whatever it is. Somehow bring it into yourself or onto yourself. Feel its energy as you accept it. Give thanks again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful, bountiful, abundant thing. And know that this abundant object or thing, whatever it was, that represents the most powerful abundance within the most powerful place of abundance in your space of abundance, has now become intimately connected with your conscious energy fields. Connect with that feeling, the increased and powerful feeling of abundance that is now with you. And know that you're going to carry this with you as we begin to gradually make our way back. But first, if you have anything that you wish to ask of your helping spirit or to this space, ask it of them now and receive their answer in whatever way feels right. If they're able to communicate in words, that's wonderful. If they give you a vision or show you or guide you on some other experience, that's beautiful. Or if you just feel energy and sensations, also amazing. Or if you get nothing back but a sacred, beautiful silence, bask in that. Whatever questions you have, ask it now. Receive the response in whatever way the Spirit decides to give it to you. Take some time to do this. And ask now that your helping spirit guide you back to the space where you first entered into this abundant place. The place where your hot air balloon is still waiting for you. Make your way over to the hot air balloon. And as you make your way into the basket of the hot air balloon, look out at this abundant place, knowing that it is always here in this space and spirit, and that this abundant place has become more whole, more healed, more wonderful and amazing and abundant than ever before, thanks to the beautiful work we've done today. And remember that whatever it was, whatever object you took with you is now a part of you, connecting you to the space and the feelings and the energy of vast abundance. And that this will translate into abundance on all levels in your life, if you are open to receiving and allowing that energy to continue to flow with you. And do whatever it is you need to do now in order for that hot air balloon to take off of the ground. whether that's increasing the size of the flame or untying something. Now allow that hot air balloon to begin to slowly rise up off of the ground as you begin to gently drift up and away from this beautiful space of abundance, knowing you're always connected to it and you can always return there whenever you like. Begin to float up higher and higher and ask that the winds begin to guide you back to the field where you started from at the beginning of this experience. Ask that spirit and the winds guide you back to the place where you first began this journey, and enjoy as you notice the scenery. How has it changed? How does the energy feel different than when we first were on our way here? Make your way gently back to this field. Begin to float down, if you haven't already, making your way gently back down to the ground, into the fields where we first began. Feel as you gently, gracefully touch down and make your way out of the basket. Give thanks to this space and for this experience. Give thanks to Spirit for the beautiful healing that took place today, and for all of the wisdom and knowledge, both known and unknown, that you received today. Make your way back to the spot where you first entered this field. Take one final look around with gratitude in your heart for this space, for the experience, or even just for the deep relaxation that you feel right now. And knowing that we have a piece of that vast abundance connecting us to the power and the source of divine bounty within us. Begin to take a deep breath, watching as the surrounding environment and feelings begin to fade. Take another deep breath and feel yourself returning to your physical body, your energy field, and your spiritual body, fully integrated, incorporated, and centered in your physical body. Take another deep breath, feeling energized, but relaxed and calm. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your attention once more to your feet and to the powerful energy of the earth below. That milky, opalescent light at the core of the earth. And we're going to do those 2 sets of 3 breaths once again to ground ourselves. And remember, on the in-breath, we breathe energy up the back of the body to the top of the head. Exhale, feel the energy from the earth flow down the front of the body and back into the earth. Begin this on your next breath. Breathing in, feel that energy flow up the back of the body all the way to the top of the head. Breathe out and feel it flow down the front of the body and back into the earth. Breathe in, flow the energy up the back to the top of the head. Exhale and down the front, back into the earth. On the last breath, really feel it as you pull that energy up the back of the body all the way to the top of the head. Exhale, feeling it flow down the front of the body and back into the earth. Breathe naturally, feeling your connection with Mother Earth. And we'll take one final set of 3 breaths. On this set, breathing energy up the right side of the body, from the foot up the right half of the body, all the way to the top of the head. And then exhaling, feeling the energy flow down the left half of the body and back into the earth. Breathe in, feeling the milky energy of earth flow up the right half of your body to the top of the head. Exhale, feel it flow down the left side and back into the earth. Breathing in, feeling it flow up the right side. Breathing out, feeling it flow down the left. Last breath, feel the energy as you pull it up the right side of your body all the way to the top of the head and feel it flow powerfully down the left back into the earth. Feeling your deep connection to the earth. Give thanks to the earth for all of the energy, abundance, and bounty that it has ever provided for you, or all of the abundance and energy that it will ever provide for you in the future. Give thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mother Earth. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly open your eyes, returning your attention to the screen or to wherever it is around you, and then begin to slowly stretch, becoming more reoriented to the room around you. Move your body, waking up, either ready to enjoy a beautifully relaxed evening or to go about the rest of whatever it is you have to accomplish with a more grounded, whole, peaceful, and abundant energy flowing through you from now on and always. Thank you so much for your energy and attention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If anyone has any comments, I'm just going to talk for a minute or so. If anyone has any comments, please post them now. I'd love to see anything you have to say or answer any questions. Anyone has any questions about today's experience, please post that now in the comments. Or if anyone wants to share anything, feel free to share. If not, and you enjoyed this experience, head on over to my YouTube channel if you're not already watching from there. Shaman's Way. And it's my little logo up there, one of these corners. That logo right there, you'll see if you type in Shaman's Way, just like that. And you see that logo, click there, subscribe. And I post meditations like this, as well as channeled messages from Spirit. And I do all kinds of fun shamanic stuff, as well as Stir Crazy Shamans, mine and my friend Hank Satala's podcast, where we talk about all things spirit, all things magical. Head on over to Stir Crazy Shamans YouTube and like and subscribe there. Lots of magical conversation and wonderful stuff comes up in those talks that we're doing every day now and will continue to do in the future, even after all this wonderful craziness is over. We'll still do it regularly, maybe not every day, but for now it is every day. So join in and experience the magic. Step out of that normal reality, step out of the chaos and into a space of beauty, peace, light, and infinite possibility. So again, it looks like we do have a comment. Oh, my friend John Mahoney says, thank you. He enjoyed the relaxing and energizing meditation. Thank you, John, for joining. Thank you so much for your energy and your attention. Thank you to all who are watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful day.